is here. He don't need shit. And am I right here? It says Jacob versus Jacob. Is that what we're seeing next?
You mean right now?
No. After this match.
Oh, let me double check.
We're gonna double check those facts and figures for you guys. Thank you so much for walking with
will.
us.
Yes, because Jacob did beat Vernon.
Yes.
Yeah, so it will be Jacob versus Jacob.
Jacob versus Jacob. Jacob squared happening after this match, just to keep you guys up to date.
It's like dividing by zero. The world's just gonna collapse on itself.
All right.
Got Marcos on top.
Ooh.
First semifinal.
Very happy to see you guys all coming through, watching along. My name is Rafa Spars. I'm joined by the esteemed, the golden voice, one, John Evans.
Oh, wow.
We're happy to have you join us. And reminding you guys, if you want to give these folks, these grapplers, tips, all you have to do is go to Venmo, go
nice
to
pass.
at Mike-Wilson-291, and then in the comment, say who you'd like to give a tip to, because we are giving tips to grapplers. And I think that is a fantastic way to make
idea.
their Christmas happen, especially if they're giving you great grappling matches. They don't even have... What?
What is the Venmo again?
It is at Mike-Wilson-291. Unnamed camera operator guy. Our producer is over here asking me where to send it to. So that's how you know we got a real thing going on here, fam. But here, we might be out on a sweep, John.
Yeah. It looks like Kellin. Oh, Kellin uncrosses the legs. I thought he was going to go for that half lumberjack, but he instead wanted to get one of the leg attacks going. Marcos steps right out of that, though. They're back up on the feet. Trying for an Imanari roll. Nearly works it out.
Haven is saying in the comment section, the Stash Man is killing it. He has been killing it all day. But this is going to be a really good match. Marcos has been really, really problematic for a number of grapplers earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, he's really good at escapes. Very slippery in there, that you can see from that rubber guard, kind of locked into that position and just somehow pulls himself out, seemingly with not a lot of effort. And that guard pass, too. It was like a cartwheel guard pass.
Must be a good time, but look at this. There might be a leg here, and you are seeing Marcos savvy to it, but
really
passing
nice.
it to the other side,
Yep,
John.
going for that 50-50 inverted heel hook. That was such a good transition from Kellin.
Let's see, he steps it on out.
His defense is just on point today.
The jiu-jitsu awareness is very high in Marcos, and I think that most people who might get caught in submissions that might be leg attacks or things that are unusual have not posed to be a huge problem for him thus far in.
Yeah, Marcos is really impressing me. His passing looks very crisp, and his defense is just
Let's be
very
real about
sharp
this,
today.
though, John. Anthony Phillips says, it ain't November anymore, stash don't matter. Stashes always matter, but I understand your point. No Shave November, we totally hear you loud and clear. But look how powerful it is.
And Marcos still somehow ends up in side control after all that.
Literally falls his way into a side control. That's how much it looks effortlessly, John.
Yeah, I mean, he had really good hip movement, but then nearly had his back taken when Kellin stood up. Somehow, just worked out in his favor.
It happens, man.
He's like a cat. How you throw a cat and they always land on all fours.
Why are you throwing cats, John?
Why are you not throwing cats?
That's a better question, I think.
But Marcos just seems to land in side control. That's his superpower. Yep, it's not a bad one.
It's very cool to see how he reads a situation, he makes a quick decision, and it does tend to work out for him. It's spatial awareness and it's positional awareness. Every time he's looking around, he can kind of judge it, and he seems to make very, very sound decisions as he makes his way through.
Yeah, we've got double underhooks from Marcos, and this gives him options. Chooses to let both of them go, though, as Kellin wraps around his face. Wow, really nicely done. Good escape
In case you're wondering, there's
Kellin.
2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this semifinal match. The first of two, of course, that we'll see.
Oh,
Beautiful
blast
takedown
double.
by Marcos. And you do see, man, look at that. He knows he's about to be swept, literally robs him of the opportunity, sifts back the leg and says, nah, not happening, man.
Yep, and now all the way into mount, trying to punch Ezekiel,
Oof.
forcing Kellin to defend, but if it's already tight, looks like it's
Kellin is
bothering
breathing
Kellin,
heavy, but he
yep.
does get back up to top in that guard now of Marcos. Marcos really looking pretty calm, all things considered. Not really sweating too much thus far in.
Especially with the speed that he is going about his game with, because that it can be an exhaustive pace, but he seems pretty content with it. Not to mention the adrenaline dump and going for the blast double. It was even kind of a lazy one, and look at that hip work.
But I wish that lazy version of a blast double was my real blast double. Like, that's sad for me, but good for him.
Man, still makes it work. Still with that good leg movement, gets by the guard. Now going for this Kimura half guard pass.
The audience just yelling out, take a Kimura, why not?
Yeah, I mean, you use that to
Leave the gun,
attack.
take the Kimura. I think that's the old saying, right? No?
Yep, no,
Oh, okay,
you're right.
good. Just
Yep,
making sure.
100%.
I'm going to write that one down. I actually like that one. That joke's coming back.
Okay.
We go back to the action at hand. If we can see right now, we got 50 seconds of action left
Kellin
here.
Trying for that Imanari roll, ends up in the bottom of side. Of course he does.
I mean, if Marcos didn't do wrestling back in the day, he made a bad choice because he would have been quite good at it just from his instincts.
Yeah, I mean, it would be hard for me to believe that he's never wrestled before.
Yeah. I also want to make sure that you guys know you can always tip the folks who are competing in front of you. We keep saying it, but it's because we want to give. That's what we do. We're natural. We basically are saying you guys are responsible if this broadcast is good. So give us some good comments and we'll bring them onto the air if they're good. Back at the action right now, Marcos is first on the offense, and he has already locked in a body triangle.
Yeah. And we were talking about this earlier. A lot of people were denying the body triangle right off the bat from back control, but Marcos gets it going, but good defense from Kellin. Stuffs that leg through, then has to scramble to get his hands back in time to defend the choke. Does defend the choke, but he's still stuck.
You hear Andrew Alexander yelling that the body triangle is open here, so he's giving some directions as to maybe make things a little bit easier for him to get the escape. Marcos making it very complicated and aggressively trying to shove his arm through, maybe to make a little uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, and Kellin is being very good about keeping the legs of Marcos in between his own. And as I say
this
that,
might be really good here,
yeah,
John.
Marcos gets a good body triangle and then tries to just crush the face.
Oof. There is nothing pretty about that other than just complete face crank and ouch.
Yeah, that's not a good place to be if you are Kellin. And Kellin before there, nice leg work to undo the legs, undo the body triangle. There we go. Really liking the awareness from Kellin and the way that he goes about his defense. Not taking his hands. Oh, man, and
he
spins
is
quickly.
out.
Really good defense from Kellin.
And in response to See No Evil, what time does 145 come on? The 145 Pro has already happened. You guys will see that later at a different time, but the 145 for the blue and purple belts will air directly after this. So don't go anywhere. Pull up a seat on the couch. Hang out with us for a while. We're having fun with you guys. Hopefully you're having fun as well. We go to our bottom period of overtime in the first period.
Yeah, and Kellin gets the body triangle as well. So both of these competitors getting the body triangle right from the get-go. See if Kellin can do anything with it. Marcos, of course, has had such good defense in his previous matches. Nearly spins out of back control, but he stops for some reason. And that allows Kellin to keep going.
Yeah. And here's the thing. He's going to need a submission here to really equal it out, and yet he can beat the submission time. There is still plenty of time for him to make a difference and get the win here. And he is close, and you're hearing Marcos eat it, but he is turning
Kellen's
out of
got to
it.
keep turning, though. And he does.
Well, they're just letting them belt themselves into the wall at this point. Well, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, that... Okay, that's interesting.
Oop, oop, he's in.
And he's going to use the wall to
And
escape.
yet Marcos does get out. It
Oh,
was
man.
a very close match between these gents. So, yep.
So I guess that's a thing. So if you are defending, roll like the Dickens until you hit the wall, and then use the wall to help you roll out.
It sounds
I
like
guess.
a crazy ass fucking coaching. All right, period the second, top of it. Here we go. Marcos almost with a body triangle, but it is in on the inside of the
Kellin
legs here.
being
Kellin at this
smart about
point, he is
capturing that
ready
in there.
for it.
Yeah.
Andrew Alexander continuing to give coaching advice from the seat.
His coach did say keep spinning, and he should. He should just keep going until he hits the wall and use the wall to escape. But
We've
that's-
seen it be effective
Yeah,
here
if
earlier.
if that is a thing.
Ooh, Marcos was in on it and then lost it. The audience is feeling excited watching him come so close every single time, and it is a testament to how quickly Kellin is able to make adjustments that make him just not only get out of it, but put him in conditionally better positions as we progress on.
Is Kellin unsubmittable?
I'm not going to say any of that. I would like to say that'd be a great acronym to be put to my name if I had it.
Wow, and look at this. Now forcing the double underhooks from top. Kellin should have a clear path to escape here.
Yep.
Yep.
And he has it.
Nice.
So really, that's about 3 minutes. Hear you. We will be looking into it as we progress on, as we get one of our producers, Plaster. Hey, Plaster. Well, that doesn't look like the best time to hit him, but. All right, here we go. We are in on an armbar here. Kellin has a good bite, but yes, Marcos feels. Sergio Gonzalez probably borrowing Wi-Fi from the Amish.